the story of an abandoned place called Helltown. Considered one of the most promising areas in America at one point in time, this now abandoned town has now become one of the most frightening places that exist today. After falling subject to circumstance, outside influence and politics, residents were forced to leave their homes against their will. However, there are two stories that explain how this happened. The first being that the mayor-elect essentially sold out the residents to outside influence by allowing land to be purchased and using eminent domain to force people out. With the town being one of the most best tourist attractions in the nation at the time, buyers were looking to create a theme park-like environment to complement the area. Even if they had to force their way into the town, residents were against the idea since visitors mostly passed through the fresh fruits and vegetables. So, the idea of adding a theme park to the place seemed redundant. But this didn't stop the project from moving forward thanks to the mayor-elect at the time, creating an eviction crisis that essentially stripped the town of its people. What makes it even worse is that the project eventually fell apart and abandoned along with the homes, as many were bulldozed with the land never even being used after economic stresses and the area's geography was deemed unpractical to create, essentially making the whole move pointless with no one left to take the blame for these actions. The second story is the one that is told the most, as the legend of how Helltown came to be is that residents were forced to leave their homes after a chemical spill. The type of spill that unfortunately got into the water supply after a truck crashed on a bridge and caused a leak into the river stream below, contaminating the area completely and forcing an evacuation against resident will. But here's the twist that spawned the scary side of this tale. It was believed that some residents stood behind against this safety order, which led to theories like that of the Chernobyl nuclear meltdown, believing the spill could have affected those remaining residents in the most worst possible ways, with tales of mutant-like people or beings left to roam the area at night, which would be easy to believe since the entire area has been closed off to the public. However, that doesn't stop thrill seekers from trying to venture in this place, as video footage of drivers and explorers can be seen online, showing some parts of what it looks like inside, even going as far as making an alleged hoax clip that shows a couple of travelers being attacked by a random axe-wielding person, which sparked a documentary based on the possible fake incident. However, many believe that even if these stories are not true, that there is group-like activity in the area that can be seen as questionable. Of a few stories, the chemical spill could be seen as the most plausible scenario, since the area is still vacated till this day. You'd be surprised how many towns are abandoned in the US alone, but this is a story that is unique in a sense of losing one's home over outside dealings, which is a tragic scenario, even relatable to the times today. So, let's not forget to take care of one another during these hard times and remember what's most important to us all. Happy holidays, everyone.